Welcome back to part 2 of the SOS guide. Let's first go through the special effects. Special effect makes shielding and hitting weakness damage extra useful by providing final damage. It is however a little bit difficult for the second team to hit max stacks without compromising in certain areas. While final damage is important, it is not worth trying to build your team around maxing it. With that in mind, let's look at the team. For players that do not have Queen, Vino will be your only option. If you do not have Vino, fret not, Skull will be your next best option. If you do not have either of those characters, I'm sorry for you and good luck. Suppose you can try Wonder DPS, however it does not enjoy the 3x nuclear damage bonus. Now let's go over the team. Leon will be our crit damage buffer that can interact with the SOS special effect, granting Vino final attack damage from shields. Next up, Wonder. Wonder will be using the Ex Machina dagger with Bishamonten as the main persona. Bishamonten is helpful here as he allows us to remove Azur's skills from SEIRYU, thereby allowing Vino to do maximum damage. Not only that, Bishamonten's passive and skills also help boost nuclear damage output. Next up, Dionysus for the usual crit damage and crit buffs, and lastly, Dionysus, who will serve as a stat stick. Moving on to Chord, as Vino's highlight does decent damage as well as interacts well with Bishamonten and a kit, Chord is an excellent choice to spam her highlights. By using the control and departure set on Chord, he's able to reduce the enemy's defense as well. As for Futaba, not much needs to be said about her. While she was praised for being able to implant weakness on enemies, a true power mainly comes when hitting enemies with weakness damage instead. Skill 1 is also very helpful as it provides shields, further increasing Vino's final damage. Lastly, for Vino, instead of using the usual control and departure set, we'll be kitting her out with the Truth and Harmony DPS set. Be prepared to see numbers you've never seen before on Vino. With the introductions out of the way, let's get into it. The fight operates very similarly to the previous SEIRYU fights, and there's no change in mechanics. You start off with 2 Azure skills and generates a new one every single turn, with each of them reducing final damage by 15%. To remove them, you have to perform a weakness damage. This is where Bishamonten comes into the picture. By using Bishamonten to remove the Azure skills early on Futaba's skill tree turns, it allows Vino to do big damage. Aside from that, the general rotation for the whole team is extremely simple as it's just alternating between 2 skills. With that, good luck and enjoy the rest of the run. I'll see you in the next part. For this part, I'll introduce the Scout team for those who do not have Vino. Instead of a video, I'll be doing a written rotation instead. It's similar to the previous iterations of SOS where I used Scout to score. However, this time, instead of Chord, we need Vino to remove Azu's skills. Check those videos out if you want to see it in action. With that, thank you guys for watching.